happy Memorial Day weekend. I have found myself trapped with Jamie on a little weekend getaway, and all she wants to do is stop at resale shop after resale shop, antique store, flower gardens. We're having a great time. We find ourselves at this and that, a fine resale shop. Hey, don't tell them, but they spelled shop wrong. And I thought that while we're here, we'll play another fun game. We played the same thing on a video. It's kind of like The Price is Right, where I'm going to show you different antiques or resale items, and you're going to tell me what you think they're worth. And then we'll come back at the end of the video and reveal the actual price. You ready? Okay, let's start over here. We are about to stop at another thrift store. But before we do, we want to wish you all not really a happy Memorial Day. Put it into better words, can you?
We want to recognize that it is Memorial Day, which is a day of observance. It's actually not meant to be a happy Memorial Day and the celebration. It's a recognition of
We can
solemnness.
celebrate the life because people are going to barbecue. They're going to drink a beer. But can we say that we're celebrating the life of those who have died in service, those men and women?
This day is an observed day of the men and women who died while serving in the U.S. military.
So help me with the PC part of this. So we should not say Happy Memorial Day. What do we say instead?
I don't know the right way to say it because it's not Happy
Just
Memorial
know
Day.
that if it slips out of my mouth at some point in the video, it's not any way to disrespect those who've died in military service for our country. It's just a slip, but we do honor those.
We do, absolutely.
So the first item we're looking at would not be an antique, but more of just a resale shop item. It's a sunflower, and it's made of aluminum. Has a cute little butterfly that's been painted and welded or tack welded to it. Has leaves. As you can see, there's a large rock that holds it down so it doesn't blow away. What do you guys think this thing should be priced at? Remember, we're not doing an antique. This is a resale shop, not so much an antique store. So think of it as resale, not so much antique. I'll let you know if we actually see antique type items. So what is your guess on the sunflower? So Jamie actually has asked me, the next time I want to buy her something, she really does want this 6-foot star. Guys, it is a 6-foot star. Now today we're in her vehicle, so we will not be buying this today. But let's go ahead and include this in our game. What do you think the price of this? It would also be aluminum, maybe made out of tin. I'm not certain, so it's not going to be heavy. But it's a 6-foot star. I can't back up any further to show it to you. I hope you're able to see what I'm looking at. But what do you think the price of the 6-foot star might be? And Jamie says what she wants to do is paint it really pretty and then put it there on the long wall of our shop right there by the butane tank. Guys, I'm sorry about all the noise. Real fast, what do you think the price of the 6-foot star goes for? All right, this next item is in fact of the antique variety. Oh, look, a claw tub.
Oh,
That's not what we're looking at right there, y'all. We're not looking at that. I already have one of those in the barn dominium.
Yeah, but this one's got its feet.
Yeah. This one here has all of its legs. Mine only has 2 legs, and I used some wood to level it out. Okay, anyway, we're looking at, look at this, an old-time washer and dryer. Jamie, it's a 2-in-1 washer and dryer. Push to release. Push. Jamie, so this is a dryer. Look.
Yeah, it's a wringer. That's where you wrung it out and then you hung it
Which
up
is a dryer. Anyway, it is a washer / wringer.
This is amazing.
And this is an antique, absolutely. So what are your thoughts on the price of this thing? I have no idea, friends. Look at that. That would be the drain, right?
That's where the water goes in.
Well, where would the water drain from?
Oh, that is the drain. That is the drain. You're
And look, it's actually electric, Jamie.
Yeah.
So it is one of the old. I wish, Jamie, can you read the back on the back and see if there's a date on this darn thing? There's no way to read that, is there? Oh, I'd love to know the date on this.
There's a serial number. I bet somebody can dig that up for us.
Someone might could dig up the information on
That's
this.
really
I have
cool.
no idea. But it's an old time washer. No. Thank you.
No way.
This is amazing. So, and there's a wringer right there, so you can wring your clothes out before you hang them to dry. All right, what do you guys suspect the price on this thing is? Okay, this over here is an amazing find. Guys, it's an electric and it still works. It's a Junior Bing Crosby Junior Juke. It's a record player. It's a record player, okay? Now, I want you all to think about records and how long ago vinyls were around. Because after vinyls, you had, I think, 8-track. And then after 8-track, you had what? Cassette. After cassettes, you had CDs. And this thing is here at this antique shop. So I want you to tell me what you think it's going for. What do you think the price on this is? Jamie, will you take one of those and hide the price on it? That's a Mrs. Butterworth's. Hide the price tags. Guys, I've not seen the Mrs. Butterworth's. Are those full of, do those actually have syrup in them? No, they're just the bottles.
This is the light. Let's go with the regular. But
Okay.
The price is over here.
Do they even make those anymore?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so, because they probably think that's just racist or something. They just so racist. Guys, a Mrs. Butterworth's bottle. Now, there's no syrup in these things. They're just the empty bottles. And I don't know if you would call that an antique or what, but I'm curious what you think the bottle would sell for. What do you think a Mrs. Butterworth syrup bottle would sell for? Did you break something?
No.
Please don't break anything, because
I found
they
a jar of buttons and I'm so excited.
Oh my God. She does. She collects jars of weird things. Okay, we're still looking around here, y'all. We're still looking around for something else. This might be something interesting for some of you guys and girls. Mostly girls. Dolls. Look at these cute little dolls. Now, these, they're not really based. Oh my God. Jamie, look how scary this one over here is. This doll right here, I want her nowhere near my home. There ain't no way. Oh, Lord. That one there staring at me when her eyes have got big. Okay, but let's take this little cutie right over here. Look at this little cute doll. Excuse, I don't even know if I should touch her. Look. Look at how cute she is. Her little glasses. Her little spectacles. And what do you suspect her price might be? I do think this might be more of an antique instead of a resale, because I don't think that they make dolls like this anymore. But you can see that she's in really good condition. She still has the hair net on her hair. All right, so make your guesses. I'm not gonna even touch that thing. That thing freaks me out.
Which one are you into?
I'm not into any of them. Look how cute the little sailor doll is, though.
He is cute.
Move his little head up.
He is cute.
I know, but look how mean some of these look.
She looks mean.
She does look mean.
Oh, this one's cute though. Oh, her head falls off.
Oh,
Never mind.
don't
We're
touch.
just gonna.
Yeah, some things you're scared to touch, but they have a lot of dolls here. Some are so scary.
Some are scary, for sure. That's outstanding.
Who remembers the 80s? Who remembers the 80s? Guys, what we have ourselves here is a pin-up calendar of all of the amazing hairstyles from the 80s. Look at these hotties. Who wants to guess on how much? Huh?
Are you talking about me?
I'm talking about these girls from the 80s. Oh boy, we might not should be able to show this on our lot. We may not be able to show this one here, but we have ourselves a pinup calendar. of all of these young ladies from the 80s. And it's actually a tool calendar, friends. It's a tool calendar. And what do you guys think something like this is going for? The actual year is 1983 to 1984. 83 to 84. Who wants to start guessing? Any guesses here? All right, let's come back. Have y'all noticed how different the styles have changed? Not just in hair, but even in fashion. We are now taking our game upstairs, my friends. We're taking our game upstairs. Let's see what we can find up here. Oh my gosh, look, corded telephones. Oh my gosh. Okay, this will be fun. This is gonna be fun. All right, who has not at some point in your life had one of these? I have my finger covering the price tag. Guys, this is a corded telephone. Not just that, it has an alarm clock, but not just the alarm clock, it also has an AM, FM radio. You could choose to wake up to radio, or you could choose to wake up to buzz. You had an option of how you woke up every morning. Who in the world can remember waking up to radio? I loved those days. Guys, I used to love those days. And look, it had a backup battery guard, so in case you lost your power for some reason, you would not be late for work. Who wants to guess how much this corded telephone / alarm clock / radio is going for? All right, we are back to an antique type find. Guys, what we have here are 2 chairs. Look at the really neat design on these things. Jamie would absolutely love this. You have 2 wooden chairs with a really neat design. And this is a table. I do believe it's a table. I just don't know. It has a cloth top. Who ever heard of a cloth top table? Yes, so obviously of an antique era. The chairs have been a little bit sun faded, you can tell. The table though looks to be in really great shape. It has iron. I don't see hardly any rust. So this is a really neat collection. Who thinks they might know the price of the 2 chairs and the table? Okay, so here's one that I'm a little bit curious about. I do want to say it comes with all 4 pieces, but I don't know what all pieces are. It says there's a 4-piece. So obviously, here's one of the pieces, but like, what is this for? Oh, is it like for sugar? And is this like for tea or for coffee? Water? I don't exactly know. But I already saw the price on it. This one over here is kind of broken off from its little hinge. And then this over here, would you pour like some kind of liquid creamer from this? These are, is it sterling silver maybe? Guys, I don't know. I do not know. I don't know what they're made of. You guys probably would. But what do you think this 4-piece is going for? Because it does say all 4 pieces go together. What do you think is a good price for this very old? And here's something else. Oh, it pours from right there. Okay, so okay. What do you guys think is the price on this 4-piece tea, coffee, creamer, sugar setup? Let this be our last item to look at. No, not the Joe Camel, even though we all love Joe Camel. But what I see over here are some old uniforms, military uniforms. And since today is Memorial Day, it's more than likely that these uniforms here, the men who wore these are probably no longer with us. You recognize these, and you don't know exactly when they were, but you can just tell from the style, from how they were tailored, that these are older. And I'm guessing that the soldiers who at one point wore these proudly are no longer with us. So what do y'all think the price? Let's take the Marine Corps here. Let's take the Marine Corps. Beautiful uniform. Still has a couple of its patches on there. And then we'll also look at the Army uniform. And so the price tags are on each of them. So I will say this, the Marine Corps does not come with the slacks. The Army uniform does have the slacks. So let's go ahead and do the jacket and the slacks. What do you guys think the price is for this U.S. Army Lone Star, which means it was a Texas division, the 49th Lone Star Division? I would love to know when they were formed and when they were disbanded, meaning that they no longer exist, or do they still exist? That would be a really neat thing to find out. But what do you guys think, just for our game, what do you think this uniform is going for? And the price on that sunflower, a little bit faded here, going for $40, my friends. 40. All right, and the 6-foot star is going for $225. All right, coming back to the washer slash ring dryer, friends, it is only going for $150. And the fella says it actually works. He offered to plug it in and show us, and I'm like, no, don't go through all of that. He was gonna run a cord and show us that it still works. Isn't that crazy? All right, coming back to the Bing Crosby Jr. Juke record player. The price on this is actually only $125. Guys, I would have thought it would be at least double that. All right, it is time to have a peek at the Mrs. Butterworth's. Excuse me, sweet lady, Mrs. Oh boy, I can't read that. It's faded from the sun. Look, we're here in a window. We're here right in the window and it's faded. Let's look at the other one behind it. $18 for the smaller one. So let's just guess and say probably 20 bucks. All right, getting back to our cute little sweet girl. Friends, how many of y'all said that's an expensive doll? She's going for $150. And I think she's so cute, she earns every penny of that. All right, in case you're wondering about the calendar of the pinup girls from the 80s, friends, guess what? Only $7. Only $7 from the 1983 to 84. I would have been a young boy at that time. I was a very young man during those years. And the price on the radio phone alarm clock is going for $15. All right, and now the price reveal on the 2 wooden chairs and the iron cloth table. Look at this. I was surprised because I really thought they would ask more for that. Only $50. Only for 2 chairs and a table. Only $50. Jamie, I dare you to come sit in one of these chairs. Why? Why are you scared? Because they're old and they're antiques? That's probably the same thing she says about me. How old do you consider things too old to sit on? She asked, how old am I? She's nasty. She's being nasty. She's always nasty when she wears that sundress. When she wears that sundress, she turns nasty. Are you ladies the same way? Guys, are y'all the same way? Guys and girls, do you have a certain outfit that you put on and it turns you into your alter ego? Do you have an alter ego outfit? That's what I want to know. Because Jamie does. All right, this here surprises me. I really thought it would be more than this. Only $45. And the Army, the 49th Division, Lone Star is going for $75. $75 for this soldier's slacks and his jacket. And once again, I want to thank not only this fella here, along with this fellow over here, and everybody else who has proudly served and died for our country. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you for your sacrifice. To the families of those who've been left behind after you've lost a son or a daughter or a dad or anyone that you've lost, and just thank you guys. Go out and enjoy your barbecues, enjoy a cold beer if you drink a cold beer, but just don't forget that there has been a lot of sacrifices made for this wonderful country that we live in. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you guys for joining us on a video. We love you so much and we're blessed to have you. And we will catch you guys on the next one.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.